De-esser, de-ess me. De-esser, de-ess me. De-esser, de-ess me. That sounds fine. Compressor, compress me. Compressor, compress me. Yeah, that sounds fine. Testing, check 1, 2. Testing, check 1, 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Compressor, compress me. Testing, check 1, 2. Testing, check 1, 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Compressor, compress me. Testing, check 1, 2. Testing, check 1, 2. The quick... Okay, that sounds okay. So now we're talking while the Pop Goes is playing. How are we doing here? Can we see the screen? I can turn this a little bit so that I'm talking more into it. So I can bring us down a bit. And then angle this up. And then bring that down. Okay, how are we doing? Test, check 1, 2. Check, check 1, 2. Okay, how are we doing? Test, check 1, 2. Check, check 1, 2. It's a little bit loud. Okay, how are we doing? Test, check 1, 2. Check, check 1, 2. Stop. Okay, how about now? Test, check 1, 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Essentially, suspicious. Okay, how about now? Test, check 1, 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Essentially, suspicious. Okay, how about now? Test, check 1. That looked good. Hey, mic muted? No, mic's not muted. I'm just typing, which you might not be able to hear as well. Hang on. Yeah, you can still hear it. It's just not quite as loud as it was before. I got like one of those proper microphone boom arms. I'm still sort of determining the best angle by which to set it up. Oh, wait a minute. What can I do with this? Does this pivot? No, that does not pivot. Oh, God. That's to keep it in. Okay. Wait, can that go in further? I don't know. I'm not going to fuck with it. It's working. It's been a minute, right? Yes, it's been a minute. Okay. Okay, and this shouldn't be too loud just because it's in like an isolator now. Before I had like a desk stand mic, and the mic would like any vibrations on the desk would travel up the microphone stand and like mess up the audio a little bit. It was really annoying. What grounds are you on with the baddest? That's between them and I. People can also join the stream through your Discord profile. Yeah, cool. I got what you DM'd me about, by the way, throwaway account. Huh? Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Can you send that to me in a way that I could play? Or that a way I could look at it? Am I good, by the way? Yeah, I'm good. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about how I'm feeling. Stream, we'll talk about myself. Talk about me, that's all. It's my stream, I'm going to talk about me. But, yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages from people like, hey, are you okay? Listen, I think you need to just, like, calm down or whatever. It's like, oh, it's all good, guys. I took my Klonopin. I'm feeling okay. Yep, thank you very much, throwaway account. I've got your stream. I've got your chat open. Thank you guys so much. You know, it's been the last week's been awesome. I quit my job. I became a full-time content creator, and then of course, I dropped the juniors video. You know, my the Scott's Wealth video. I knew that was a dense video. I was actually the plan was to sponsor the NordVPN in that video, but I started working on it. And I was like, you know, this is a dense video. I like it. I think it's cool. I'm interested in this topic, but I'm not sure it's exactly the kind of content that my followers subscribe for. So I told the sponsor, hey, let me hold off. I don't think this video is going to perform quite as well as my typical videos do. And sure enough, I was right. It did well. I'm very happy with how I did. It's at like 60, 70K views now or something, but you know, not like a bomb. Then the speedrun video I was really proud of because I think that's one of my best videos ever. I think it's just like the script is really good. Some of the editing is really good. Some of the jokes are really funny. I think it's my funniest video. But like it took a while to take off, and usually if a video doesn't sort of take off pretty quickly, there's a very low chance that it's going to come back. But thankfully, that video is now coming back, and it's kicking ass, and that's awesome. It's now like performing like above average, so that's great. Thanks Unigreg for, thanks Throwaway Account for hooking it up. And then yeah, of course the juniors video came out, and that's a tremendous success. And now it looks like the game's going to come out, and all that good stuff. So, you know, things are good. My channel's doing incredibly well. I'm thriving on the platform. Like, I'm growing really fast. Like, ultimately things are good. So like, I just have to keep reminding myself that, you know, this is the cost of success. If I have to deal with some drama, if I have to deal with some crazy people who, you know, think it's okay to harass somebody over, you know, thumbnails, or over their opinions on fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. If that's the cost to the incredible opportunities and the incredible success that I've had, I'll pay it. I'm willing to put up with it. It sucks. It's tough to put up with, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I think most of you guys would just put up with it too in exchange for that kind of success, right? If you're not getting more haters every day, you're doing something wrong. That's what someone once told me. King Rye, you're about 1/4 finished drawing? Nice. Sorry, just... Nobody's doing anything, only members are here. Yeah, of course. Hey, Phantom, nice to see ya. Watching you in the background as I write. You mean listening in the background. Oh, I'm so glad you're writing. Shoutouts to Phantom. Will Kane be in chat? I highly doubt it, stay hydrated. I sort of hope he's not. I sort of never, you know. I had been deliberately avoiding Kane. You know, Kane made this whole, like, thing where he was, like, complaining about the sales of Pop Goes Arcade, and then there was this thing where the Pop Goes Arcade team felt like Scott had flat left them and had abandoned them and wasn't helping them in marketing enough. To me, it sounded like they were blaming Scott for the game's performance. Although I saw the sales numbers, like on Gamaria, it said that the game Pop Goes Arcade had already sold like 5,000 copies at least, which by my estimation seems like quite a success. You know, that game couldn't have cost that much to make. Like, that might have made back all of the Evergreen budget. So to me, it seemed like a good one. But anyway, all that stuff, like, obviously that's juicy stuff when a Fanverse dev is kind of throwing shade on Scott. The Fanverse devs are throwing shade on Scott, and the next big Fanverse title developer says that it hasn't been a successful launch, and I quote him, right? Of course that's a juicy topic that my audience would be interested in, but I deliberately avoided covering it because I just knew that Kane would have like a meltdown and feel attacked by it, even, you know? So like, I didn't. And also because I just knew that Kane was stressed and was anxious about the whole launch and stuff. And, I was trying to go easy on him. I didn't want him I didn't want to create extra stress for him. And most importantly, though, I just didn't want him weaponizing his community against me and being harassed and stuff. Unfortunately, Sheep Rampage dropped a video. Hang on, I'll pull it up. I'm going to need to get this handy anyway, so. I suspect there's going to be a couple of images that get shown throughout this stream. Receipts, as they would say. Well, it's more mods in chat right now because there's nobody. It's not public. It's not a public stream. This is just for our community. Extra large icons. Okay. So, and especially it was frustrating. So it's been a month since I've covered anything related to like Kane, right? I've deliberately been avoiding him because I get it. He was anxious. I'm not an asshole. I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to like be a good guy, and I'm trying to convince him that I'm not his enemy. I don't know why he ever thought I was. But 2 days ago, Sheep Rampage, another content creator, released the following. What app is this? I can't even find what window this is. Hang on. That was not the app, huh? Alright, whatever, give me 1 sec. Screen capture and display capture, fine. So Sheep Rampage drops this video 2 days ago about the Fanverse, and Kane made a tweet in response to it, the fuck you bitch tweet, presumably in response to this, but it was also sort of generally addressing everybody. And many people, probably rightfully, assumed that it was about me, not Sheep. They didn't realize it was about Sheep. They thought that Kane just randomly 2 weeks later decided to just attack me, which Kane wouldn't do that, right? Come on, why would I don't think Kane would do that. I think it's silly that people thought Kane would do that, right? However, we know the fact that people did this, right? Because if we look, we can see, in response to that tweet, people said, cough, Theft King, cough, cough, the baddest, cough. Kane's tweet was giving people license to start, attacking these creators. But okay, fine. If they're going to just reply in Kane's tweet, that's one thing, but that's not what happened. Things got way worse, and this whole thing escalated, and they started harassing me in my DMs, in the comments of my tweets. I made a tweet, check this out. I made a tweet that literally said this. Suslord, who worked on Rat Race, and helped me out a lot for the juniors video, and just did a lot to try to save juniors. I wanted to give him a shout out for his game on Twitter because he had helped so much, right? And so I did. It was just like a basic promotion tweet. Hey guys, check out Rat Race on Twitter. It's cool. Yay, Here's what happened. Let me show you what happened. Just in case anybody doesn't think that, yeah, okay. So I wrote this innocent-ass tweet. Follow Rat Race on GameJolt. Over the last month, Suslord helped out a lot in regards to juniors / my video, so please show the team some support. Rat Race is an upcoming online multiplayer FNAF-inspired game with some incredible voice acting. Check it out. Oh, I guess I blocked the tweet. Someone replied to this. I think I blocked them, but somebody replied to this saying, talking shit about me from one of Kane's fans, getting involved in other people's fan games and causing harassment and shit, right? So it was really bad. We were getting a lot of harassment. It was just not good, right? And so people obviously thought that it was referring to me. So I just reached out to Kane and I said privately, because I wanted to end this. Here I am. I'm supposed to be saving juniors right now. I'm supposed to be celebrating the success of my juniors video and just chilling. This should be a happy day. I just quit my job. This is my first week as a full-time content creator. Sorry. you know, it should be a happy time for me. And with that in mind, I deliberately was avoiding Kane and deliberately avoiding covering topics that I expected Kane might be sensitive to the detriment of my channel. I know I could have gotten a lot of views on there. And so when it fucking happens anyway, out of nowhere, it was really upsetting, obviously. I was really upset. But I knew that Kane's tweet was in reference to Sheep Rampage, not me, right? So, like, I was thinking, like, oh, okay, hang on, this is okay. Like, this is just all a big misunderstanding, right? This is... You know what? Fuck it. Here we go. I don't want to have to repeat myself, and I know we're going to, so... Give me 1 sec. My fucking vape. Oh, it was on the floor, duh. Don't you hate when you go searching all around your apartment for something and then it was like literally right where you started, right below you? Oh, let me plug this in. Whoa, a lot of people are here. Wow. Oh, right, we went public. Hi, guys. Thanks for dropping by. This might not be a, I'm sort of not in the best mood right now, so, I apologize. If you're looking for, like, a really uplifting stream, this might not be the place to go. I totally understand if you want to bail. Oh, I must fix my alerts. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm not doing well, unfortunately, right now, guys. I'm not doing well right now. But I just felt like I had to do something, and so I just figured, you know what, let's play some games, let's stream, and let's try to get my mind off all this nonsense. Ridiculous nonsense. Alright, sorry, let me fix the alerts, because on my kitty cat game stream, it was messed up. Alright, alert box, there we go. Test member. Okay, that works, but for some reason I can't hear my it says that the default audio monitoring device on OBS is you know, my interface. Stream audio. Oh, the Bad Plant Sand, thank you so much. You guys don't have to donate though. I'm not trying to get sympathy from I'm not trying to get sympathy donation. You know, I don't do this for the money. I would hope that much is clear by now. Audio, here we go. Testing. What if I just do default? All right, this might work. Testing. Oh, that worked. Okay. Okay, I got it. So now the super chat should work. Now I should be able to hear them.
Pats.
I didn't hear it, which was unfortunate. Erica, thank you so much for your $2 super chat.
Hello?
Got it. Now I can hear it.
This is a test super chat alert for $73.
All right, they are set. They are set. So let me go back through. Erica, thank you so much for your head pats. Bad Plan Central, Theft King Sad to take my money. Yeah, I said don't. I'm not trying to get donations here, but thank you. I do appreciate it, of course. Duck Dog, did yours go off, Duck Dog? It must have. It's okay. Here's money. We love you and hope your day gets better, and I hope you feel better. You know what? I had a great day. Don't get me. No. I had a great day. I was bummed, and this is what sucked too, because.
Hello.
It okay, here's money. We love you and hope your day gets better, and I hope you feel better soon, man.
So, here's what happened. Last night I went to go, in all the drama and controversy, I just knew I wouldn't be able to sleep, and so I took I have some sedatives that I have prescribed by my doctor for these symptoms, and so I took 2 Klonopin and I went to sleep, and it worked, and I slept very like a log, of course, and then I got up, and then actually my mother was driving in here to the city. Because we needed to run some errands, we needed to go to IKEA, we needed to, pick up a new monitor and stuff. I needed her car. And, the plan was to spend the day together. And, but because I was so stressed the night before, and because I took that Klonopin, I took the sedatives, I was like a little woozy and out of it today. And then all throughout today, my phone is blowing up constantly with people harassing me, and I'm just trying to have a nice day with my mom, and it's oh my God. But it was still a nice day. I didn't let the Twitter haters, ruin it. We just turned the notifications off, and then went to IKEA. They didn't have the desk I wanted, but whatever. We I quit my job, so we returned the equipment that my job had loaned me. We returned that, so that was awesome. And then we went to Best Buy and I picked up another one of those LG 1440p G-Sync monitors. So now I've got 2 sexy monitors. It's so nice. I was trying to run the 3 before, where one is 2K and then the others are 1080p. But it's just so much better to run two QHD monitors. I said, it's one big 4K monitor. Takes up less space. Is equivalent to 4 of the other monitors. So got the new monitor. It was a good day. It was a good day. It was a bummer that my mom was clearly what's wrong? You seem really distracted. I felt really bad at one point. I apologized to my mom. Mom, I'm sorry. I know you came here and we're spending the day together, and I'm not all here. My brain was somewhere else, and that really, it upsets me. We all go through this. I'm a little older than most of you guys. I'm not 46, as many people think. I'm not 34, like many people think. I'm substantially younger. I'm younger than that. But, I'm older, and it's you don't have forever with, your people you love, especially your parents. And so it's just, it really hurt me that, wow, my mom drove all the way out here, and we spent the day. And we did spend the day together and had a nice day, but, that I wasn't, really present. The way that I normally would have been able to because of this, because I'm stressing about people attacking me and harassing me over fucking thumbnails. My God. So, it's been a rough couple days. Yeah, I'm just very upset. I really upset Kane, clearly. I thought that, I thought that Kane and I were thought I had been demonstrating through my actions that I wasn't out to get Kane. And I get it. Kane actually did have people out to get him. We know that from the pair. So I understand that he's going to be really defensive and skeptical and sometimes maybe jump to those conclusions that, someone's talking negatively about the fanverse, they're out to get me or something. But that's not true at all.
Hello.
Hey man, don't let them get to you, man. We are here for you, don't worry. People on Twitter are just some people there that like to hurt, and they're just bad.
Thank you, Duck Dog. I know, but it's easier said than done. Fathom, just call your mom and tell her. She will. Oh, I know. I did. I apologized many times during, and then I even apologized, while she was on her way home. And then when I got home, she called me and she was like, Theft King, it's fine. No worries at all. She's my mom. She's the best. But, I still felt bad that she probably didn't have as nice a time as she was hoping. Whatever. Fuck it. This is not important. Anyway.
Hello.
Getting back to stuff that
Don't let Twitter haters bother you.
Oh, thank you, Mianonymous. Getting back to what's actually important here. So, you know, going on, and we're not shit talking here. This is not retaliation. I'm just telling you guys why I'm sad. Okay. So, again, if you don't want to hear that, then I get that. So yeah, obviously, I'll tell you the whole history of things. Actually, let's go through everything because I don't want this to be. Let's go through everything because I've had some people accuse me of being misleading or that I, didn't tell the whole story or whatever, and it's just simply not true. So, I'll go from the beginning and sort of explain.
Hello.
Maybe how things got to this place. Future Blues, thank you so much for your super chat. And because I'm just trying to understand how things ever got to this place that they never, ever, ever should have gotten to, and that I never, I don't understand how they did, right? So, okay, here's the first thing, right? It all starts with this video. Why Scott rejected Afton Built. If you guys remember, there was no controversy. Afton Built came out, and we were like, whoa, this is cool. I wonder why the game was rejected. But nobody really knew, and that was it. I wanted to know, so I reached out, and I was able to speak with the team, and they were able to tell me what had happened. After Liam explained what happened, I knew that he was salty. I understood that his experiences, the facts of the experience, the fact that, he didn't call back for 2 weeks, and he changed the contract on him. I knew that was all true. That was corroborated by members of the team. But he had some subjective opinions about, calling the Fanverse a merch machine and stuff like that and all that stuff. Don't meet your heroes. That were obviously really biased. And that's fine. That's fine. All subjective opinions are biased. And I recognized that. So immediately after I spoke with him.
Hello.
Why do you feel sad? I don't know the full story, but all I see is you sucking up to Kane and just getting treated like garbage. We love you.
Oh, thank you. I'll explain everything. I'm explaining it now. So, while I'm working on this video, I recognize that, yeah, Liam is not, Liam has there's 3 sides to every story, right? One side, the other side, and the truth. So I knew that, Liam has really upset. I said this in my video. It's obvious that Liam's really upset, right? But I knew, hey, it would be better if I could get someone else who's had a more positive experience with the Fanverse to sort of come in and give a counterpoint, to be fair, to show things from both sides. I think we can all agree that that's ideal. So, whoops. So then what happened was, after that, I reached out to Kane on Twitter. Before I reached out to Kane on Twitter, though, there's some important context. On my previous video, Is the Fanverse Fucked? Kane had commented on the video, and he had said, hey, this is a great video. Hang on, I'll pull up it. Great video, reach out to me. Where is it? Kane left a comment saying, hey, great video. I'm Kane Carter, one of the Fanverse devs. Let me know if you want to reach out. I'd love to do something together. And I was so excited because, I've loved FNAF since it began. And I look up, Kane Carter was someone who I admire, in our community. So I was so thrilled. So when that happened, I did. I reached out to Kane on Twitter, as you can see here. Said, hey, thanks so much for your comment on my video. I was worried that my opinion at the end of the video was a little harsh, so it was reassuring to see one of the Fanverse creators comment affirmatively. Also, thanks for the whole making Pop Goes thing, because it's Pop Goes. It's awesome, right? So this is what I tweeted at Kane after he had, left this very positive comment on my video encouraging me to tweet him. As you can see here, Kane didn't actually get around to reading this at the time, but that's okay. It can happen, right? However, when I was working on the Afton Built video, 11 days after this tweet came out, so this was 11 days prior. So now it's been almost 2 weeks. I have not heard back from Kane, right? So afterwards, I go back and I reach out to him again, and I say hey, Scott, where is it here? Not there. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So then I say to him, so you can see literally, you can see the prior tweet from above. You can see there was no response. He never looked at it. This was April 4th. Now April 17th, 2 weeks later, I say, hey again, I'm working on a new video about Aftonbelt. As you can probably imagine, the team over there aren't exactly thrilled with Scott and the Fanverse. One of the interesting things to come out of the conversation was the idea that the Fanverse is for fan games, not games set in the FNAF universe with larger scopes budgets. That's what I wanted to talk to him about. I was just curious if you had any thoughts on that, and maybe a statement regarding what I presume to be your more positive experience with the Fanverse. Thanks. So at this point, I had messaged him 2 weeks prior, and after he asked me to, and he didn't say anything. Now, yes, I see the check mark is not red, but that doesn't mean anything. You can see you have a pending notification.
Hello?
Aw, thank you so much, Nice Demon Queen. You can see you have a pending notification in your messages and just not ever open it. So, yeah, I know he hadn't read it, but I didn't know that he didn't know of it. I mean, I assumed, hey, Kane asked me, he asked me to do it. And so, like, of course, like, why, of course I'm gonna reach out. He told me, yeah, reach out to me on D. I need to get that fucking picture. Hang on a second, guys. I need to get that fucking picture because this is what it all comes down to, you know? Fuck. I don't know why this guy hates me so much. Like, I've tried to be so nice to him. Gone far out of his way. Anyway. I just wish he didn't. You know? I just wish he didn't. Here it is. Here it is. I got it. Okay. Hey there. I'm the dev of Pop Goes, one of the series involved. So this is from my video, Is the Fanverse Fucked? Okay? Hey there. I'm the dev of Pop Goes, a video that certainly has a very inflammatory, critical title. Is the Fanverse Fucked? Hey there. I'm the dev of Pop Goes, one of the series involved in the Fanverse, as you state in the video. You did a great job with this. If you're interested, I'm open to give more info or have a chat about the Fanverse and the development of these fan games. I'm available via Twitter DMs if you want to start something. Guys, I was so happy because I'm still an up-and-coming YouTuber at this point. I didn't have any connections. I didn't know anybody. And this was the first time somebody who was, like, in the Fanverse, somebody who who is important, It was like, wow, like, maybe this YouTube thing is gonna work out. Maybe, here's this person I look up to and admire who's praising my video and telling me to reach out, and, like, maybe we can work together and maybe we can do a video about him and stuff, and, like, that would be, I was really excited about this tweet, which is why when I look at it now, it's really sad, because it's like, knowing where things went and how, I never wanted any of it. I never wanted any of it. I never did anything deliberately to hurt Kane. I understand Kane was negatively affected by certain, I understand that Kane was inconvenienced by some of my videos, but I mean, that's reality, I never wanted to go out of the way they weren't about Kane, they were about the Fanverse. Sorry, I'm losing my composure. So, he said this tweet, and I was so optimistic, I was so happy. So in response to that tweet, I was like, oh, cool, great, let's do it, let's talk. And so, yeah, I reached out, he didn't respond, bringing it back up. I reached out, he didn't respond, thank you so much, for 2 weeks. So I think, maybe he saw, maybe he later saw one of my older videos or something and decided he doesn't like me, or I pissed him off something, I don't know. But, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's taking a while, but 2 weeks is like, dude, he told me to message him. So I was a little worried, but I assumed, okay, maybe he's just really busy. He's working on Pop Goes, that's reasonable. So when I finished my Aftonbelt interview, I again reached out to Kane for comment, like, hey, this is going to be a contentious video. It would be better if we could get someone from the other side to give an opposing viewpoint to make it more balanced. But unfortunately, now I will admit, I sent this maybe less a day maybe at most before the video actually came out. I sent this maybe a day it came out, which I admit is not a ton of time to respond. And I would have waited longer, but it had already been 2 weeks since he hadn't responded to my first messages after he asked me to. So While Kane later told me that he just hadn't seen these messages, and I believe him. I believe that he hadn't seen these messages. My point is that I was completely justified for me to believe that he was blowing me off and that he wasn't gonna, it was declining to comment. That happens all the time in my field. Like, sometimes you reach out to people for a comment and they'll say like, hey, sorry, no comment. Sometimes they just won't even reply at all. I mean, that's just
hello.
It's just how it goes.
Hey, it's okay, man. Some people just aren't the way we think. It's okay, it's not your fault. It's one, you're a great person and we all love you.
Oh, thank you so much for your
Hello.
Any plans on playing Stray? It's not in any way FNAF-like, but you play as a frickin' cat.
Hey, yeah, we started playing Stray on stream yesterday, or Raging for a Vault. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna keep playing it. Anyway, so, and the other thing too is many people later went on to criticize my Afton built video, and this really hurt me. People went on to criticize my Afton built video and say that like, you were unethical and it was irresponsible of you to report on Liam's statements only because he's obviously a liar. And it's like, well, what? How is he obviously a liar? Like, all of his statements about the events that his subjective statements were certainly spicy, but his subjective statements about Afton built were corroborated by his entire team, right? And they're like, you should have spoken to Kane or someone else, someone who had a more positive experience. And that's my point. I did try to do it, okay? And he didn't respond, and he hadn't responded to me for 14 weeks. But okay, fine. He just didn't see it. It was an accident. It wasn't his fault or anything like that. But then after my video comes out, I see him respond.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. What?
Hello.
Hey man, keep your chin up. You should check out the latest tweet by It Lost Pop Goes. It's important.
Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding? Do you really think this is the fucking venue for this? I DM'd you. I'm begging you to fucking speak to me. I've been begging you. And you've just been ignoring me. I didn't do anything. I've been ignoring you. And now you come in private. I'm trying to resolve this in private. And then you come in my fucking live stream and do a donation. Are you serious? Are you kidding me, dude? Do you know how unfair a position that is to put me in? Are you Wow, dude. Wow. 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 Wow, dude. Okay, now you want to talk to me? You know what? Yes, because I'm so fucking desperate for this to be over. I'm so fucking desperate for you to stop weaponizing your audience against me over a video that fucking Sheep Rampage made, that I'm gonna end this fucking stream and look at this message that you said, because I'm that, even though I don't want to, because I think what you just did is fucked up, I'm gonna do it anyway because that's how fucking desperate I am, in the hopes that maybe this can be finally fucking over. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you guys later. We're really, really close to 2,500. So if enough of you guys just liked, we could get there. Anyway, so I'm sorry, guys, but okay, we'll do one more game. All right, join if you want to play, guys. I'm actually really happy to be. I've been wanting to do this for a while, to go through these videos and like about Kane Carter's tweets. I don't want to hear anything Kane Carter has to say. Interacting with Kane Carter has caused me nothing but stress. I don't need him. He doesn't talk to me anyway. Like, he doesn't give me scoops for my videos. Oh my gosh, I just figured it out. It's so simple. It's so simple, guys. Oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Oh my god, Fizzenum taught me how to deal with this like a million years ago. And I've been so dumb. I didn't even think to do it. Great. 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 Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's all I ask. Please leave me alone, Kane. Please. please, leave me alone. Okay? Okay? I wanted to make things better. I wanted to come to an arrangement. Okay, this is gonna be the video, so let's get it right. Hang on, let me shut off my air conditioner before I record the video. We're gonna do a live video for this. Enjoy, you guys get a sneak peek at the video. You're about to find out. You're about to find out. I'm going, I
accidentally clicked yes, I'm very sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. All right. Kane wants to make a video. Okay, let's see. Let's see him. Let's see. I certainly wouldn't want to go up against Kane when it comes to making a fan game. Like if I was trying to make a game that's like Five Nights at Freddy's with a couple of pictures changed, I would certainly not challenge Kane to that. Videos, though, I know a little bit about. You have shown an ancient art known only by masters. Fiznam. Fiznam taught me, senor. Fiznam taught me. I don't know why I didn't think to do it sooner. It's so simple. It's so simple. Just block him. Block him. Now I don't have to see any of his bullshit. And I can just make all the videos I want, and I don't have to care about his reaction to them, because his small fraction of the FNAF community is a speck. It's not the millions of casual FNAF fans who watch a FNAF video on YouTube and say, oh cool, and watch a MatPat Theory or Dawko video, and then move on with their lives, and don't go onto FNAF Twitter, and don't... Kane doesn't realize the amount of pain this is causing. Kane knows exactly the amount of pain this is causing. Kane thinks that this is it.
Realize the amount of pain this is causing.
Kane thinks this is his. This is why, dude. I think the whole reason that Kane didn't, and unfortunately I'm going nuclear because it seems I have very little left to lose at this point. There was a couple things that was holding me back from really going nuclear, but at this point, I really received some recent news that is very upsetting, but at the same time is okay, this frees me in a way to finally just, be true. I thought you wanted to talk to him. I did. Wolfie66, I've wanted to talk to Kane for days. I've DM'd Kane. Oh, I DM'd Kane hours and hours and hours before I even started working on that video, begging him to please just put a stop to this. I wasn't insulting your game. We were never insulting your games. Please don't take this so personally. All we're saying is that the fanverse, as you yourself said, ended up had a bunch of controversies and ended up fostering an unhealthy environment. And when you yourself say you don't think Scott's gonna bring any new games into the fanverse, yeah, that's what we mean when we say the fanverse is dead. That's what the fanverse is to us. I've been trying to talk to him this whole time. I thought that if we could just chat, because what I found is with the people who I actually get to know and speak with, fanverse developer Fiznam, right? Would I call Fiznam my friend? No, but he's someone I enjoy speaking with, definitely 100%, and he seems to enjoy speaking with me sometimes too. He DMs me sometimes too. You know what I mean? And I think it's super telling that the people who actually know me and have actually spoken to me are cool with talking to me and sometimes enjoy talking to me and don't have huge problems with me. Whereas only these people who refuse to talk to me at all end up in these situations. I've been wanting to talk to Kane for real, to just hash things out because I'm not his enemy. And look, I sympathize because let's be real, there actually were people out there trying to get Kane. There actually were. We saw the pair. There really were people out there trying to get this guy. So I get it. I understand why Kane is going to be skeptical and think that everyone's out to get him essentially or whatever. But I am not out to get Kane. My actions have proved that. Everything with Pop Goes Arcade, all of the nice things that I've always said, how far I've gone out of my way to defend him and his projects, even as I criticize the fanverse. Always. And I want nothing more than to talk to him. The best thing that could come to this is if somehow, and it's not going to happen, My dream, if I had a genie in a lamp right now, if I had a fucking genie in a lamp, and I could just make anything happen right now. Yes.
You did everything you could. You have done your part. You tried to fix things, and he chose to keep them broken. There's nothing left to do.
And that's wise words,
Is
praise.
the video rumor even true? If it is, I'd just make a response video. Gives you time to make a video to set the record straight.
Nah, a lie gets halfway around the world before the truth gets its pants on, is the reality, actually. Sorry. But thank you for your super chat. Please keep this online. Don't do anything in real life. Do just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's nothing I could do in real... No. I'm 6'1" and 130 pounds, first off. So I ain't beating nobody up, okay? I'm good at starting fights, not winning them. Physical fights, that was. You should have seen it in high school. I started a lot of fights. I won one. Yes, I won one. But no, as far as like depression or something like, no, you don't have to worry about me. I'm all good. I'm well into my recovery and like have a very strong support system of like doctors and loved ones and people around me that are looking out for me. I'm incredibly blessed to have that. So I don't want you guys to ever worry about something like that. I'm doing really well. You know, I see a lot of professionals and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, no worries there. So, okay. So I don't want anyone to think that it's upset. It is upsetting me greatly, but there's nothing that would upset me so greatly that I would ever consider doing something like that. Yeah, that's absurd. I don't think I can support Kane after this, which sucks. Arcade looks like a fun RPG. Well, I don't blame you, dude. I think honestly, I think Kane sees this as his chance to like finally cancel this Death Thorn in my side, Theft King, and get rid of him for good. I think that's what he thinks he's doing, but in reality, he's just making himself look really bad. Because there's just so much evidence. It's like all the evidence is of me begging, please talk to me. Please, let's work this out privately. We don't need to do this. Like, this wasn't even about me. I know this is all from a misunderstanding where you tweeted about it in response to Sheep Rampage and your audience thought it was about me. Like, we can totally hash this out. This will not happen, guys. Unfortunately, this will not happen. But if I could make a dream, if I could have a dream, if I could, like, if I had a magic genie, yeah. If I had a genie lamp and he comes out and he says, you can have one wish, it's anything you want, I would wish for an infinite number of additional wishes. However, if I could actually only wish for one thing right now, it would be for Kane to just DM me and say, hey, let's talk about this. Let's work this out. This is not helping any of us. It's causing me stress.
Here's $2 for a soda.
Oh, thank you so much. Hello, it's Crash. It's causing me stress. I suspect it's causing Kane stress too, or maybe he finds it funny. I don't know. But I would hope it's causing him stress too, I assume.
Phil's newest tweet. Okay, champ.
No, I don't care, dude. I don't care. I don't look at Twitter when this shit happens. I don't care what Twitter has to say. Okay? I don't care what Twitter has to say. So, you know. Stay calm. I'm very worried about you. No, dude, this is it. This is how if you don't think I'm calm right now, I don't know what to tell you. This is as calm as I am. I'm trying to explain. If there's one thing in the world that I want right now, it would be for Kane to just DM me and say, hey, or respond to my DMs on Discord. He knows how to reach me and say, okay, yeah, you're right. Let's talk about this. This has gone way too far. This is not helping any of us. Nothing good comes from this. Just want this to end. I hoped that my video, I don't know, maybe I was naive. I hoped that Kane would watch my video and act, you know, like the statement he made on Twitter before he put the Rickroll in and ruined the whole thing, where he was like, you know, I was sort of unfair about how these creators were covering the content. Like, if you just said something like that, you know? I honestly thought that's what was gonna happen. I honestly thought that maybe I'll make this video or remind Kane, like, hey, look, I have really been nice to you. I have supported you always, you know, like, I'm sorry I've been critical about your initiative, but, you know, I support you. I've always praised your games, and I've always done everything there because my problems with the initiative were never about the participants. It's never about the participants. My problems with the initiative were just about the environment it fostered, the pair, like all that stuff. I agree with Kane's own sentiment that the Fanverse never should have been like a thing you apply for. It should have been a small celebration of a few fan games that happened to do well. For that, that's stop. You're hurting yourself. You need to stop, please. No, I think I'm being very, very reasonable here. I stand by everything I say. I'm not. Look, this is how I feel. If my true feelings are hurting myself, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, all I want, just more than anything, Kane, if you're I'm still willing to talk to see if we can come to some sort of actual understanding here. Because clearly we've talked in the past, but we haven't. Clearly you still resent me for some reason. I have no hard feelings about you. Even going through that Goodbye Fanverse video, always, even after the Aftonbelt thing, once we worked everything out, like, no hard feelings for you, okay? Please reply to my DM. Please consider DMing me so we can at least talk, okay? You don't have to promise anything, okay? But can we at least talk privately, like adults, and try to work this out? Because you have not even tried. Can we at least try? Shouldn't the things that are going to come after this be a last resort? Shouldn't we try to talk it out first? I'm confident that we can come to some sort of resolution because I have no problem with you. I'm a big fan of you and your games. I'm really looking forward to your games, okay? I also cover, like, controversial topics sometimes that, yeah, is there some way we can come to an understanding there? Is there any way? If there's any way you think there is, I am open to it, so please reach out to me. I beg you. That's what my video was. My video was not shitting on you, okay? My video was trying to demonstrate that I've been fair and I've been very generous, actually. I went out of my way to try to shout out your games and to praise you and your games. That's what I was trying to show. It's not trying to diss you, okay? I was trying to take the high road, as they say. Fiznom blocked me. I don't give a shit. Whatever. The truth is, Fiznom only got the FNAF. The truth is, Fiznom claims that he got the FNAF Plus position because he told Scott about what the flaws of all the FNAF fan games. I think he really got that position because Scott fucking felt bad for him. There's a million games on FanJolts that are way more egregious in terms of, like, copyright than Fiznom's. Fiznom's got popular and was good, so Scott had to take it down, but he felt bad, so.
I love you, but you need a little help understanding why everyone hates you. Just make something positive, please.
Okay, Milfins, okay. Let's go through for a second and actually look at my videos, because I think this is something that really frustrates me, because I actually do make a lot of positive content, guys. I actually do, okay? My most popular videos happen to be on controversies and drama and stuff like that. Those are the most popular ones. But I have a ton of videos, and most of them are, like, silly things, okay? Like, okay, okay, you could say this is not positive, I guess. This was my first ever video, okay? What went wrong in FNAF Security Breach, right? Many people made similar videos. I would not say that's an extreme, but fine, let's call it negative, right? Let's call it a negative video, right? Does Gregory know he's a robot? This is a theory video, okay? Whatever. Security Breach isn't scary. Why? You could call this negative, sort of, but I tried. It's not a great video. It's one of my early ones. I tried to make this sort of a gameplay analysis of sort of like, hey, here's what makes a good horror game. Here's what makes a bad horror game. Here's why Security Breach didn't scare me. And here's, that's what I tried. But you could call it negative. MatPat is probably right, which kind of sucks. This is a theory video. This idiot needs to stop coming back. This is a lore video where I say, hey, Afton has run his course.
Deft, you are getting aggressive. Calm down.
I'm not getting aggressive. I'm sorry if it sounds aggressive. I'm actually really happy to be. I've been wanting to do this for a while, to go through these videos and like show you guys, like, let's be real. Let's actually take inventory, because I haven't done this myself. I really haven't done this myself, right? Right. So this video, lore, isn't scary. Why? Okay, we could call it somewhat negative. Not super negative. MatPat's it's not about drama. MatPat is probably right, which kind of sucks. This is a lore video. It's kind of negative. It's not about drama. This guy needs to stop coming back. This is a lore video. It's an opinion video. It's negative. It's not about drama. The Monster That Ruined FNAF. This is a positive video. Question mark, question mark. This is me complaining that about people who say that MatPat ruined FNAF. You know, the monster that ruined. You know, hyperbolic. It's a joke. If you watch this video, you're gonna see that it's me saying, like, guys, blaming MatPat for FNAF sucking is as stupid as blaming Fiznom for fucking Security Breach being bad when it came out. It's ridiculous. FNAF devs screwed up. Question mark, question mark. This is another one. This is a positive video where I
in secret. I know I didn't. It's a substantial tonal shift from earlier entries.
praise the hell out of Security Breach. I say, like, yeah, these guys are super talented.
Now that we've played the game, I think revisiting this interview is incredibly eye-opening. I want to preface this section by saying the key thing I got from this.
Look, watch this right here. Watch this line right here. This is what I want to show you guys.
Is incredibly eye-opening. I want to preface this section by saying the key thing I got from this interview is that these guys really love FNAF. Jason and Ray come across as proper FNAF nerds. To me, they seem like exactly the kind of people who I want working on the franchise.
Okay? Okay? This is back in fucking January, the month I started my channel. From the month I started my channel, I was being positive about the series. As you know, definitely. I deliberately made that video to be positive about the series. I'm not reading chat right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going through this. So, okay, we got to... Poppy Playtime kind of sucks.
Way to go about this. Trust me.
Poppy Playtime isn't very good. Okay, hang on a sec, guys. Sorry. I have to do something really quick. Oh, God. Don't lock up there. Hang on, I gotta refresh. Okay, there we go. Sorry, you're regularly, I can't say regularly.
Hello?
People thinking you're aggressive clearly don't know what venting is.
Exactly. I'm not being aggressive at all.
That should be obvious.
I'm upset, but I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Very well said. Okay, guys. Sorry, I forgot that anyone was in here. This is like something I'm trying to make for a video. This is going to come out in a video, so we're gonna put in members only mode so that only my audience can be in here. Okay, so we'll start over. So I made a Soulsborne video. No one watched it. Just a test. What went wrong 6 months ago? My first video. Oh yeah, I want to wait for this one because this one is absolutely correct too. Yeah, this is another reason why I don't take their criticism seriously because.
Hello?
Anyone that thinks you make negative videos are not actually watching them. They're just looking for drama because they have no life and too much time.
I don't know about no life and too much time, but yeah, anyone who thinks I make negative videos or that I'm always negative or that I always hate FNAF or that I'm here to like destroy FNAF doesn't watch my videos. So like, yeah, when people say that stuff, I don't care. I don't listen to them because they haven't even watched my content. How could I take their criticism seriously? So yeah, my first ever video from day one, okay? When I had 16 subscribers, 6 months ago, I had 16 subscribers, okay? I made this video expecting 10 people to watch it. Nobody expects anyone to watch a YouTube video. And even then, I was being critical of FNAF. It's what I built an audience on, guys, okay? If you're not interested, if you only want to subscribe to someone who's only ever going to be positive about FNAF, there are plenty of channels that can do that. And I encourage you to subscribe to those channels. They're excellent channels. There are great channels like that, okay? Lore video. Not a very great video, but my second video, lore video. Gameplay, this video I'm very proud of. Security Breach isn't scary. You could call it negative, but yeah, it's an analysis on why I didn't think Security Breach was as scary as the other games. MatPat's probably right, which kind of sucks. This was my first big hit, my fourth video. It got 1 million views, which is crazy. This video was, again, a lore video, just talking about how, like, I think MatPat's right about the Gregpot stuff, but I also think the Gregpot stuff is really dumb. I'm sure most of you, it's a short little video. I'm sure most of you have seen it. This video is one of my first videos I was very proud of. Afton needs to stop coming back. You guys all know what it's about. It's a very common sentiment in the community. Afton has run his course, guys. He's getting tired. It's time for a new one. It's a lore video and a lore analysis video. This video, as I said before, the monster that ruined FNAF, that's definitely a hyperbolic. It's a ironic thumbnail, is about how people say that MatPat ruined FNAF and how I think that was ridiculous. So not a negative video at all. This video is me defending Steel Wool, definitely. Earlier on, I was definitely more aggressive in my provocative thumbnails. I definitely had this mantra of like, oh, if I just put question marks in, then it's not misleading. I've since while many won't believe me, I've since come to decide that I don't find that to be a particular. I don't think that's cool. So I don't do that anymore. Poppy Playtime kind of sucks. This is a video game review of a game that I think kind of sucks. Sorry. Watching is more fun than playing. This is a simple video where I just explain how there are many FNAF fans who prefer to watch the games and have never played any of them, and that's cool too, and that everyone's entitled to enjoy the franchise however they want. That's not a negative video. Is Gregory Patient 46 pure lore video? The creepiest analog horror videos, that's, just video essay on cool videos I like, a video on the Backrooms, the truth about the secret code. This is a lore analysis video, a fundraiser music video, a video essay on, not even on FNAF necessarily, just on Twisted Nostalgia and why, mascot horror stuff is getting so popular lately. Lore video about MatPat's theory. Video covering Baddington's non-existent video remake. Criticisms of the FNAF movie, which, yes, this is critical video. I think we all have reason to be critical of the FNAF movie, but yes, critical video. Where is Scott Cawthon? This is an interesting video. This is about how I kept seeing people in my comments arguing about how, no, too bad Scott sold the franchise, or too bad Scott's got, people not understanding that, like, yes, Scott's didn't sell the franchise. He still owns it. He still oversees it. He's just not developing the games anymore. So that was. This is a retrospective video. Not a great video, I will say, but FNAF, not a negative video. Actually, a really positive video. It ends with me saying I think FNAF could be better than it ever was before. Is the fanverse fucked? Kane Carter himself called this video a great video, so I'm going to let Kane's own comment speak for itself. I had the image of that. The Idiot Who Stole FNAF 4. This is the tale of Lazada Paloti. I don't think anyone should have an issue with this video. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. My next video that's coming out actually is very similar to this one, so if you enjoyed that video, I hope you would enjoy it. The 9 Lost FNAF Films. This is me going through Scott's Reddit post and talking about the 9 rejected FNAF films that he went over. It's just a simple video essay. It's nothing controversial. FNAF's True Ending. This is a lore video. I realized that a lot of the newer FNAF fans didn't know what Dream Theory was, so I went through and explained what Dream Theory was to all of them. And actually, I really enjoyed this video too. There was some really fun. The intro I really thought was cute.
Right. Dream Theory.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to the FNAF channel with the white dog thing.
I really was proud of myself at the time. I was still, I'm still learning video editing every day. Why do critics hate FNAF? This is a very fun, silly video. Just talking about how ridiculous the critical reviews of FNAF games are. Look at the intro.
The downfall of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is the forsaking of the oversaturation of old animatronic music box prevent. What the f is this person talking about?
It was like one of those videos, okay, guys? So like, yeah, like again, it's okay. We've gone through. How many drama videos have you guys seen? How many drama videos have you seen so far? We've gone through the first half of my channel's content. How many drama videos have we encountered? None. Seriously, none. Okay, it's okay. Where were we? We did FNAF's MatPat. Why do critics hate FNAF? Finally, we get to our first drama video. FNAF VHS is canceled. So this is a drama video. 100%. Not going to say anything else about it. This is me covering current events that are contentious in the FNAF community. So let's call this a drama video. I think everyone can agree this was the first drama video, right? Why Scott rejected Afton Built. Interestingly enough, this is not a drama video. This video caused drama, but when I made this video, it was just an interview. It was not a drama video. I came into it having no idea. Remember, when I set out to make this Afton Built video, I didn't know anything, right? I was going in just wanting to know about tell me about your game and what were your ideas and stuff. I didn't know that Liam was going to tell me about this crazy saga between him and Scott and all these problems. I had no idea, right? So again, while this video certainly caused drama and we can count it as a drama video if you really want, understand that I did not set out to make this video as a drama video. I just set it out to make hey, I'm super fascinated. I wonder why this didn't work out. It's a pretty impressive demo. But okay, we'll call it a drama video, even though I think I made a compelling point that it's not a drama video. So 2 drama videos so far. Scott's failures before FNAF. This is just a silly video essay about Scott's old YouTube content and stuff like that. Again, nothing negative about it. It's just very funny, silly little video, okay? Nothing controversial, okay? So, FNAF story is kind of dumb. This one is a silly video. It's me just poking fun of this amazing campy Lego stop motion adaptation of FNAF 2. It is not a drama video, okay? It's not controversial, okay? So, okay, where else do we have? Don't buy Poppy. Okay, the whole Poppy thing is drama, of course. It's not FNAF, but this is all drama, 100%. So now we're at 4 or maybe 5 drama videos. Okay, that gameplay video. Security Breach Should Be Illegal is a video game review. The New Scariest FNAF fan game is a video essay on the upcoming juniors. Poppy Is Too Much Crap is a video game review. Security Breach's DLC Could Save It is a video essay, being optimistic about the Security Breach DLC and how it could be really cool, and I hope that it's cool. FNAF Plus video is about how FNAF Plus footage came out and it looks amazing, positive video. Covering MatPat, this is certainly covering drama video, right? They betrayed everyone, drama video, right? Goodbye Fanverse, I wouldn't call it a drama video. I would still say that this was just a post-mortem. I actually scripted this video as a celebration of the Fanverse, but I'm sure people are going to give me shit for if I don't, so we'll call it a drama video, fine. Finally, we have Bendy review, FNAF Plus interview, Scott video essay, speedrunning video. I have Junior's butt. Yeah, exactly. And then there's the stuff that came out today. So we just went through all of my videos. Do you guys see how of the like 50 videos that we have here, a handful, like only a handful are related to drama or even controversial in the first place? However, I also want you to notice that those videos that are controversial and were related to drama did get the most views, right? And so more people are likely to have seen those videos, and thus they're more likely to associate me with them, right? And so I think that sort of creates this like negative feedback loop where more people see my drama videos than anything else because people are interested in drama. And because they've seen those videos from me predominantly, they assume that I only cover drama. When in reality, guys, there's not nearly enough drama in this boring ass community to sustain 5 videos every 2 weeks. Like, it's impossible, right? And you notice, like, when Nocturno's drama happens or when all this shit happens, I don't cover it because it's not, I don't just cover every piece of drama I can. Because if I don't think it's going to be interesting to my audience and it's not interesting to me, or there's no, like, I'm not going to cover it. And so, while I don't mind being called a drama channel or anything like that, I definitely make drama videos or commentary. I think commentary and drama mean the same thing. Yeah, you could definitely say that, like, you know, I make commentary videos or drama videos, or I'm a drama channel or whatever. When you actually go through the videos and look, you see that, like, well, actually, he's just more like a commentary video essay channel that sometimes covers contentious dramatic topics. That's really what it is. It's just that everyone saw, more people are more likely to have seen those, so, you know. Anyway. I've been wanting to do that for a while. I think I get a bad rep for people thinking that my content is all drama, when in reality that's just not the case. So, and cut. Yo, I think that's gonna be a really good video. I'm actually really excited for that one. I think that might be a good way to sort of just demonstrate to people that, like, hey, remind people, like, guys, in the same way I tried to remind Kane, like, Kane, I've been supporting you. I've been positive about your franchise. The one thing that weirds me out is that paste spin that he made. That paste spin that he made before the Rickroll was like, did he mean that? Maybe he meant that, and then didn't. I have to assume that because he put a Rickroll that I shouldn't take it seriously. But I just wonder, like, is there a chance maybe the Rickroll wasn't intended to mean that he was being sarcastic and that he wasn't being genuine? Is there a chance? Maybe I misunderstood, because if I misunderstood and that him Rickrolling at the end of it didn't mean that, and that he actually was being genuine, then that would have made me really happy. So a part of me sort of thinks, like, oh, maybe there's still a chance that that's the case, and now I'm sort of starting to get hopeful again. But I don't know why. I've just been constantly disappointed. I'm no therapist, but I think it's best to stay off Twitter and YouTube for a while. Well, I can't stay off YouTube. It's my job. I need to make a living. Staying off Twitter for a while is definitely, yeah, 100% agreed. In fact, these people only have fucking influence on Twitter anyway, so whatever. I should just stick on YouTube where people an actual social media platform with people on it, where the actual FNAF community is the millions of people who watch Markiplier play FNAF, you know, not the handful who, you know, are in these, you know, discords.
Been trying for so long to sing you the right song.
Why you block people over Twitter over basic criticism? I can block people over Twitter for whatever reason I want, buddy. Also, thanks for your money. I hope you banned him, by the way. Sleep Live, this guy Sleep Live who just said that, made a video about me and called it, and he complained, these people complain about me and say my thumbnails are dramatic. They go, he called it Theft King, the greatest threat to the FNAF community. The greatest threat to the FNAF community. What a fucking clown. I was like, wait, people accuse me of having ridiculous clickbaits, and then you come out here with that crazy shit? And the funniest thing is, again, 99% of FNAF fans see that video and they go, who the fuck is Theft King? The fact that you think anyone gives a shit about me enough to watch a video about me is insane. It's like it shows that you're so out of touch, Sleep Live. You Yeah, you're very out of touch. Everyone who does this stuff, everyone who talks shit about me, like on Twitter and stuff like that, doesn't realize that 99% of the community doesn't know who the fuck Theft King is. They're gonna see you talking shit. They're gonna go, "Who the fuck's Theft King?" Some of those people are gonna Google me, and some of those people are gonna watch my videos, and some of those people are gonna become subscribers. So you know what? Keep saying my name. Keep blowing me up. You can have Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I agree. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be staying off Twitter for a while. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm not like okay. I've been undergoing harassment and threats for the last day and a half or so, which is something I have never dealt with before. I know I have to learn to deal with this if I'm going to be a content creator. There are going to be people harassing you and threatening you and all that stuff on a regular basis. I've only been doing this for 6 months. You know, my channel blew up really quickly, and I'm still learning how to handle it. So. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member, Reese. Oh, hang on. Sorry, let me... But yes, it talks about censorship. Like, censorship. I'm not censoring anything, dude. You can go on Twitter and say anything you want and let the whole world hear it. But you can't come into my house and say whatever you want. No. When you come into my stream or my Discord, you follow in my rules. And if you want to comment, if you want to look at my Twitter, you got to... Yeah, that's my Twitter. I can block whoever I want. You have no right to participate in my Discord. You have no right to participate in my chat. You know, you have no right. There's a million other places for you to, you know, go out and criticize me, okay? I'm not stifling criticism. I'm allowed, you know, it's our chats. If someone went into King Carter's Buy My Coffee chat that he makes people pay him to get into, and then talks shit about their art, then have people make fan art, and then he talks shit about it. Yeah, you know. Then it would be a different story, maybe. But, although he ignores them anyway. But, you know, you didn't pay, you didn't pay anything. This is my chat, not your chat. You have no right to come in here and say what you want. Not at all. Go on. If you have a right to say what you want on Twitter. Go on Twitter. So. Sleep Live in a nutshell. Clown. 2 a.m. the most active night of Night Owl. I hope things get better and the drama goes away. Oh, it will. I've decided. I already know what I'm doing.
Hello?
Pay just came in, so here's another 5.
Oh my
Reminder
gosh.
that we
Thank you
love
so much.
man. I have to go to bed now, sadly, but you try to have a good night's sleep. Hey, Pats.
I will say oh my god, I will say something, guys. This stream, we have a lot of people in here right now, more than I've ever really had. If any of you haven't hit like on the stream yet, would consider it. I don't think the likes actually do anything, but they do make me feel better about myself. But you don't have to. I, of course, can't compel you to. But it does make me feel good when the like numbers go up. So we're really, really close to 2,500. So if enough of you guys just liked, we could get there. Anyway, so I'm sorry, guys, but okay, we'll do one more game. All right, join if you want to play, guys. Let me move the window capture out of the way. I would encourage you guys to say, you know, so how you feel regarding that situation, but you know what to do. So I'm going to phrase it like that. Wait, first stream what? The first vid. First stream what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I didn't follow that. OG, you know, actual community members of mine will know exactly what I'm talking about right now. Caleb, you got it. Arbiator, you got it. Stay hydrated, you got it. Galileo, Eno, you knew what to do. Top VR, Blaziken. Funny. Yeah, I don't understand what people think I was so, what people think I did so horribly on the stream. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I was really upset. That I've been harassed and threatened all day over something I didn't do. Yeah, of course. You guys know what to do. I'm refreshing, don't worry. I gotcha. You guys know what to do. Yeah, you got it. Wow, Explodinate, your great grandma, thanks so much for watching. YCE Smith, thanks so much for watching. Pony5, thanks so much for watching. My name is Zero, thanks so much for watching. Shadow Master, no doubt. Gwyn, thank you so much. I know, you're right, it should have never happened to me. This whole drama is indeed pathetic. Missy, oh, thank you so much. I too will still play Kane's games. Well, Kane's games sort of only really has one real game, but yeah, Kane's games. I look forward to it. But thank you very much, Missy. I left a reply to your comment. Thunder Twin 88, thank you so much. A Tree, thank you so much. Domzilla Production. Ghostly Banes, I will remember around the clock at Bikini Bottom now. I will someday. You see, I've been busy. Snizzlegill, thank you so much. Deathbox, no worries, thank you so much. Kiwi Gaming, thank you so much. Discount Pirate Guy, thank you so much. Universal, thank you so much. Yes, you are still an OG, exactly. Ain't a member, but still an OG. I hope you get better, man. Oh, I'm fine. I don't need to get better. I'm okay. Well, I'm having a medical problem right now recently. I have to get these shots in my abdomen every month, and it's very painful usually. But just when they inject it, it's just like a huge needle, and then the gel goes in and it burns, and then burns for like a minute after. But then it's just like sore for a day, and it's good. But this time, dude, the doctor went in and it hurt way more than usual, right? So I'm like, oh God, what was that? And so I look down and I'm like, huh? And I see a bunch of blood. And the doctor normally like just like puts a bandage on. He like runs over with gauze and puts like 6 band-aids on. So I'm like, okay, that didn't feel the way it normally does, right? It hurt way more, and my doctor's not reacting the way he normally does. He's freaking out. Yeah, I started to panic, dude. I started to panic. And the section of my abdomen where I get the shot burned for like the next day. And whenever I tried to like lean over to work on my computer or something, it would burn. It was fucking awful. Oh God. And yeah, so I told my therapist, you know, yeah, I appreciate your super chat, Aiden. I've explained earlier on the chat that I've seen a therapist I've seen a psychiatrist for twice a week for over 14 years. So thank you though. And actually this doctor who gives me these shots
Hey guys, I was
is also a psychologist, in this case a psychopharmacologist also. And yeah, it burned in agony. So in that sense I need to get better. But I'm good. I'm good, guys. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm upset, but like I'm not sick, guys. Like I'm upset. I'll get over it. I'll get over being upset and hurt and betrayed. Like I'll get over that. It's fine. You know, tensions are high, but had to stop myself. Yeah, I know. That's the problem, is that a lot of my I get all these DMs from people like, hey man, I see the tweets. I just want to say it's bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, thanks. But like, it'd be kind of nice if you guys would actually reply to the tweets instead of DMing me. But I get it. People are intimidated. They don't want to go against the majority. Until I have a critical mass of followers on Twitter, they're not going to. But don't worry. I have a big plan for getting a bunch more followers on Twitter. Yes, thank you so much. Pyrodisc, thank you so much. Adie, thank you so much. Psychic Friend Fredbear, thank you so much. Praise, always good to see you. Dr. Hyde, thank you so much. X3X, thank you so much. Bailey Truex, thank you so much. King of the Dead, thank you so much. No worries if you're not a member. You know what to do. That you're an OG. Exotically Buttered, thank you so much. Sally Baby, thank you so much. Duck Dog, thank you so much. Caleb Barnes, oh, we already got you. All right, let's see if there's any. Oh, nice Demon Queen, thank you so much. UJV, 120, thank you so much. Hang on, I don't think the alerts are on. Okay, I got the tail end of yours. All right, we'll do one more refresh.
Hello.
No life. Caleb, thank you. Pokey Guy, Twitter is really too small to do anything. Depth, I don't know if you know, but I sent a $2 comment. I did think I see, you know. I did see it. Oh, a $2 comment? Oh, I'll check. Hang on. Let me look at it right now. They don't alert us, and it's so annoying. Thank you for telling me. Don't ever feel bad to let me know, like, hey, there's a super that you missed. Because, yeah, like those, so what do they fucking call these things? Super thanks? Yeah. There it is.
Hello.
Thanks so much. You know, yeah, maybe Scott didn't promote the game because he knew who Kane really was. Savage. Okay. Jar J, I want to say I hope things get better. I find it childish, ridiculous as to why the community is in some drama. Again, that's sad to me because I feel like now more than ever does the fan base need to stick together and not argue with each other. Just to be clear, though, I ain't picking sides in the situation. I'm just hoping things get better. I mean, you don't have to pick sides, but like I don't understand how anyone could think that like ignore everything else. The only issue here is that members of Kane's community were harassing me, right? That's all we have to start from. Why they were harassing me, it doesn't matter. Again, it's not Kane didn't necessarily send them to harass me, or you could argue he did, but whatever. They were harassing me is the point. People in Kane's community were harassing me. I reached out to Kane privately and begged him, hey, please tell them to stop. He didn't even talk to me, okay? Let alone remind his followers not to fucking harass people, right? So I really don't understand when that's the core of what I'm upset about. When that's the core of all of this, right? I really don't understand how someone could not take a side.
Would blocking him instead of streaming been better?
What? I'm not sure what you meant. I did both. But you are, Jar J, you are, of course, entitled to your opinion, of course. That is just my opinion. I don't quite understand how someone... I feel like the only people who are saying, like, I'm not taking sides are just people who don't want to, like, you know, who don't want to, you know, who are afraid that they're going to get involved in drama. Because I think when you objectively look at, like, members of Kane's community are harassing me, right? Because of a tweet he sent. I asked Kane to stop privately. Asked him to make a message to ask them to stop privately. He doesn't do so. He doesn't even respond. I think that's a pretty open and shut situation here as to, in terms of, I don't see, personally, I don't see how anyone would not take a side. But my opinion's fine. Caleb, thank you so much. Not a member, but from the stream, you remind me of myself. Oh, thank you so much, King of the Dead. Although I'm in my 30s, so maybe you remind me of myself. Hey, Bowser HD, so good to see you. So good to see you. Also, Vanilla Lamp, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. We've gotten 33 new members tonight. That's insane. And obviously a very lucrative stream. Thank you so much. And a lot of subs. Guys, thank you so much. I guess that's the one good thing that's come out of this is that the juniors video is doing well. The FNAF speedruns video has finally found its audience, is now kicking ass. And sadly, as much as this stream is not the kind of stream I ever like to do, I definitely was able to vent my frustrations that I've had over the last 2 days. That I felt like Twitter is like you have like 2 words to say fucking anything, and no one even reads it unless no one even reads it unless you have tens of thousands of followers, which takes a while to get. So it's refreshing to be able to just go on here and be able to speak and be like, guys, no, here's what happened. Okay, I was minding my own business when some schmucks kicked down my door. Okay, Soko, can't wait to see what comes next. Ace with a mace. Although I haven't been a viewer of yours for very long, I'm mostly out of the loop of most drama, but from what I've heard of, you've had it bad for a little. I hope people start to understand how stupid they're being, though. I don't hold out hope. People can be quite stupid at times. I hope this dies quickly. Me too, Ace with a mace. Thank you so much for your comment. I'm sorry you have to go through this, man. You too, Sean. I appreciate it, Sean. E. Gonzalez. I know you, E. Gonzalez. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get some good rest. Malfunction Lamau. FNAF should have ended in 2015. Yeah, Theft King Rose. Woo, seriously, though, glad you're feeling better. Invented all that anger. It really helped out. Stay hydrated. Also, sorry I can't donate. I don't have money. Dude, never apologize if you're not. Never.
Hello?
We'll always support you when you're feeling down.
Oh, thank you so much, Coffee Fox. You guys really are great. Okay, sorry, I have to leave a comment. Snappo, never apologize for not being able to donate. Your support and viewership is more than enough. Thank you so much for watching. It's another thing, too. People accuse me of being like a money grubber or something. I do love money. I'm not going to front. I like money. Don't get me wrong. But, I don't do anything differently from any other YouTuber. This latest video with Got Kane is not monetized. I'm not making any money off of that. You know what I mean? I did a charity video for St. Jude. And I don't make that with a copyrighted song that I don't get any AdSense from. Guys, it's not all about money. I'm really not I make video. I'm incapable of making a video I don't think is cool. So, games and stuff. Stream Squad. Also, not to mention, I started making videos only 6 months ago. When I started making that video, Security Breach, what went wrong? You guys thought I was trying. I wasn't making any fucking money. I never thought I'd make money. I thought maybe 6 people would watch it. And yeah, from the beginning I was being critical, long before I was a partner or there was any money involved. So, I think if people actually look at the facts, they'll see. Games and stuff. You have money to be a member, but I love you. Don't worry about being a member, man. Like I said, thank you so much. Skeet, you ROG. Caleb Barnes, get some recipes. We will. Stream Gang, love you. Tortellini, thank you. Pokey Guy, I hate how one person can start this whole thing. March of Misfit stream, thank you. Hayden Shelter, Stream Fan. Also, guys, when you go to the video, make sure you on the same place that we are. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the like button on that video if you haven't already. Nut, thanks so much. Volpix and Ponita, thanks so much for watching. Spider-Jin, thanks so much for watching. Awesome Ocelot, thanks so much for watching. Zark, thanks so much for watching. Weston Lane, thanks so much for watching. Yes, OG fan. Hey, the Lemon Kid, good to see you. Moosey, Stream Squad, baby. Diamond Miner, thank you.
We love the king. I made an animation called Theft King for you a while ago. I hope you can see it sometime. Stay strong, TK. Heart.
Ghost Bunny, I would love to see it. Is it on your channel? If it's on your channel, I'm sure I'll check it out. Yeah, hang on. Oh shit, no, almost got a wire caught in my fancy keyboard. Look out for that. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I lost everything.
Hello?
I've wanted to be a YouTuber since I was a child, so I'll gladly give you all my money just to see you live my dream for me, lol. Love you,
What happens is because, I'm
thank you so much.
I never wanted it. When YouTube came out in 2014,
YouTube,
I didn't really have much interest in it. But then as I grew older, I began to regret never giving it a shot. And then I thought, oh, I'm too old now. There's not a chance. But because of lockdown, I was like, oh, I should give it a try. But all right, nice Demon Queen hooked me up with the video. Thank you. Oh God, there's a lot of you. All right, let me share it. Hang on. All right, this is an animation from one of our own. So I'm sure we'll get there in a couple.
Hello?
Aw, thank you so much. And what was the iCard? Aw, thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate that. Aw, you guys do make me feel better. Yeah, it's good to remind myself. It's a way you have to remind yourself that I'm Twitter is not the world. Twitter is a small speck of the FNAF community.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about? Milfsense Productions. Thank you for your super chat, but I don't know what you're sorry about. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, I haven't gotten everyone yet. I know. 1 sec. Also, make sure you keep that video playing. You know the rules. Okay, okay. Sort by new. So Fizdom's horrified that I got upset. Okay, guys, don't keep going, Caleb. It's been enough. Gotta practice your Fall Guys a bit there. Yeah, I haven't played in months. Thanks so much, Moosey. Trisket, thank you. Shaman Rabbit, thank you. Mr. Friendly Fire, thank you. Thank you so much, Hina Yugi. No worries. Caleb, stop. Hunter, sorry this had to happen. Thank you so much, Hunter. Dusky, yes, you are so OG. Chill streams and more VOD. Yes, I would like to do more chill versions of a stream like this that aren't on the back of a creator deciding to declare war on me, apparently. Freya!
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, Infanter.
Thanks, Philippe. Janet Walter, thank you. Dominic LaBelle, thank you. OFO, thank you. MG Mellon, thank you. Explodinate, thank you. Caleb, stop. Okay. Guys, you know, no double dipping. This is the rules. I agree the harassment issue shouldn't have happened in the first place, and I'm not too surprised Twitter is where you got it from, because Twitter is the only app where I've experienced kind of drama between people, and I've always hated Twitter for that reason, as it is the only app where all kinds of drama can happen. Yes, Darjay, I could argue that. You could say that. Stream Squad, hello. Hey, Freya. Caleb. Oh, my God. To be fair, I don't like Kane. I feel like exactly like he controls. To be fair, I don't like Kane. I kind of feel like he's acting like he controls the fanverse, the FNAF verse, like he's the leader. Well, yeah, he does act like that. He acts like he is the fanverse, and that's why he gets. I think that's why he gets upset when content creators talk about the fanverse, the idea. Yeah, it looks like the fanverse is over. Scott's not going to be bringing any new games, licensing any new games. That's what we mean. And Kane takes that to mean like, wait, fanverse is over, but I am the fanverse. I'm not over. What? What do you mean? 98% of Popgo's approval rating is you know, like I think that's where it comes from. Alrighty, guys. I think any stragglers. I know there's not as many this time because we have to do it clan set. Oh, Green Gamer, thank you so much. Kataki, you have COVID and I'm feeling better now. I hope you're feeling alright. Get well soon. Katova Green, I love your content so much and hate to see this stuff in the community. Been following FNAF since the beginning. Yeah, me too. I've seen everything and everyone. You're one of the best people on here for FNAF as a whole. Much love. Also, still want them in Undertale theory. Hey, one day. Alright. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. You stopped. Why? You weren't supposed to. He can do what he wants, but why now? Why has she done so? He digs his grave and you dig yours every time you speak. Please don't stop dancing. I'm removing that Green Gamer. That could be perceived in the wrong way. I mean, I'm sorry, Milfins Productions. There's been like thousands of people in the stream, okay? There have been a lot of chat messages, okay? There have been 50,000 people have passed through this stream alone, okay? So I actually don't remember what you're talking about. But we are about to end the stream, so if anyone has any last second questions or something like that, let me know. Because I need to go to bed. Well, I need to try to go to bed. No, I'm not going to. Actually, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to work on my next video.
I made a video explaining what I meant earlier.
Yeah, I heard Milton's, but like, I don't know what you're talking about hearing. I don't know what you meant. I don't know what happened earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I forget. Anyway, I mean, actually, maybe I'll work on my new video. So I have another video coming out, guys. And it's like, the only way I could describe it is it's like the sequel to Lazada Peloti. It's not about Lazada, but it's about an incredibly similar situation, only a modern one. We found an illegal modern fan game, and you'll never believe where it's sold. And the name is so good. I honestly want to make a song parody just for the video. Okay? So, look out for that. I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, before you guys go, very importantly, as you know, the reason a lot of this stuff happens is because, you know, I'm a new content creator, and while YouTube, I get a lot of followers because my content does so well there. Twitter, unless you're actually like, literally famous, Twitter, it's much slower growth, right? It takes a much longer time to get big. Now, my Twitter's growing very quickly. I've only been promoting it for about a month and a half, and I've got 4,300 followers.
Hello?
No, sleep.
I'm trying to get to, you know, 100,000 or something. So I'm sure we'll get there in a couple months or something. But,
Hello?
You got offended when you saw I said stop being negative.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, no worries. I was offended by that, but yeah, no, I'm not negative. I'm not negative at all, as you can see. I'm very positive. I've just made an entire video. You know what? That's how we'll end off this video. We're gonna remind everyone, because I'm sure a lot of these punks didn't actually watch. So we're gonna remind these people. Gosh, I can't believe Fiznom's horrified that I got upset and thinks I'm unhinged. Meanwhile, is friends with this guy who lets harassment go on and could make one tweet and prevent someone innocent from being harassed and doesn't. What a joke. All right, hang on. We end with this one last time for anyone who joined late and doesn't know the situation. Yesterday, fellow content creator Sheep Rampage released a video. Sorry, my audio is messed up. There we go. Yesterday, fellow content creator Sheep Rampage released a video on the Fazbear fanverse and its controversies. In response, Popgo's developer and Fazbear Fanverse Initiative member Kane Carter made the following tweet. 1. Popgo's Arcade releases on Steam, 98% rating. 2. Funko and U2's merch out this year. 3. Nixon is allowed to work on the Joy of Creation again. 4. Fiznom with plenty of FNAF Plus dev updates. One FNAF Plus dev update. Every FNAF YouTuber in the world. The fanverse is a failure. Scott... Oh, hang on, let's do it more properly. Arcade releases on Steam. Member Kane Carter made the following tweet. 1. Popgo's Arcade releases on Steam, 98% rating. You also claimed it had an unsuccessful launch, and a 98% rating on a game with that few sales is not a statistically significant sample size. It's not It's not a great brag. And honestly, it looks like you're using this just to promote your own game, but okay. 2. Funko and U2's merch out this year. Meanwhile, this is the guy who complained that the Fanverse, when Liam called the Fanverse a merch machine, yet one of the best things he can come up with for why the Fanverse is doing great is that some pieces of merch might come out in the future. 3. Nixon is allowed to work on the Joy of Creation again. Okay, yeah, a known transphobic developer who hasn't even been able to work on his project for months is finally able to start again. What wonderful news. Seriously? He's finally able to start making progress again. 4. Fiznom with plenty of FNAF Plus dev updates. 1. Every FNAF YouTuber in the world. The Fanverse is a failure. Scott failed us. The initiative is doomed. Fuck you, bitch. Why you always got something negative to say? Oh boy. When I say go to bed, I'm not like tired, guys. I napped earlier. Like I'm just gonna like go lay down and relax. So many of Kane's fans likely rightfully assume that I was among the YouTubers that Kane was calling out. Here's some examples of replies to Kane's tweet. Doing that, literally seeing his tweet and being like, oh yeah, you must be talking about Theft King, even though he was obviously talking about Sheep Rampage's video that came out moments before. In the wake of these statements, I've been receiving near constant harassment from followers of Kane's. I've reached out to Kane privately and begged him to make some sort of statement, but he has been unresponsive. Kane, I was very hurt by your tweet and its implications. I hope this video demonstrates that despite what you may believe, I have always been extremely positive about all of your projects. On August 21st of 2020, Scott introduced one of the coolest projects any game developer has ever launched, the Fazbear Fanverse Initiative. To the Fanverse's credit, So everyone in chat who thinks that I'm negative all the time and that I only make negative videos and that's all I do and all that shit like that, watch. Most of these games are going fine. Flumpty's 3 was great, FNAF Plus looks sick, while Pop Goes Evergreen and Candies are clearly moving along in development. I encourage everyone to please check out FNAF Plus, as well as other existing Fazbear Fanverse projects. Don't get me wrong, I'm also really stoked for the upcoming Fanverse titles, but I can't deny that I'm most excited for FNAF Plus. Kane Carter, director of the acclaimed Pop Goes series, explains how prior to the Fanverse, there was no reasonable way to put FNAF fan games on any other platforms, and especially no way to make any money from them. Okay, I swear we checked this place, but perhaps not. Yep, totally neglecting. And this is why, because I knew I'd had contentious situations with Kane in the past where he was unhappy with some of the videos I had made. So I was like, okay, let me show Kane that like I'm not his enemy. I want to be his friend. I'm at least cordial with him. Let me go and promote his game and do my best to help make it a success. And that maybe he'll realize that I'm not his fucking enemy here. I love FNAF fan games, and they've gotten a handful of developers their start. And I think the Fazbear Fanverse is the perfect compromise. The idea of potentially turning this hobby into somewhat of a job was a dream come true. Even if the series continues to go more and more mainstream, and even if subsequent games are very derivative of Security Breach, Scott can use a portion of the revenue from those projects to fund community-made, independent FNAF stuff. The Fanverse was a really novel idea. Fiznom clearly isn't lamenting Scott's lack of intervention here. They're just explaining that Scott deliberately kept distance from the games. If we go back to Scott's initial announcement of the Fanverse, he said from the very start that he was, and I quote, going to stay out of the development side of things so that these creators can do their thing. That's a good thing, and Scott is correct to let these creators create. So at the end of this video is the Fanverse fucked, which has perhaps the most incendiary, the most controversial, attention-grabbing title of any of my videos ever. This was what Kane Carter commented on it. Hey there, I'm the dev of Pop Goes, one of the series involved in the Fanverse, as you state in the video. You did a great job with this. If you're interested, I'm open to give more info or have a chat about the Fanverse and the development of these fan games. I'm available via Twitter DMs if you want to start something. Guys, I want to just tell you how fucking excited I was, you know? As an up-and-coming YouTuber, this was like one of the first like this was the first Fanverse major fan game developer in the scene to reach out to me. It was like a fucking dream come true. And just looking at it now and knowing how everything played out is just really sad. It makes me really sad. It makes me really depressed. Especially because I don't think there was anything I could have done. As you'll see, Kane never saw my replies. He never looked at them. He told me later, and then I say he never saw them and he never replied to them. He told me later he never checked. He never saw them. I would argue that 2 weeks is more than enough time to give some, to assume that someone is blowing you off. But okay, I believed him. I believe him now, once he told me that. But at the time, going into the Afton built video, I thought he was blowing me off. I had very good reason to think he was blowing me off. So, with that in mind, it was sort of just like, that's why, I think Kane seems to think that I'm like trying to throw shade on him with this. I'm not at all. Kane and I did come to an understanding with this. I'm trying to explain to the people who argue that I acted improperly by not getting a contrary viewpoint to contrast Liam's in my Afton built video. I'm just showing this to say that I did try. It didn't work out. It wasn't Kane's fault. It was just we just missed each other, But so I'm not criticizing Kane here at all for this. I'm just defending myself from many people in his community who seem to think that the Afton built video was a hit piece. It never was. If you look at literally what I sent to Kane right here, you can see. As you can probably imagine, this team over at the Afton built aren't exactly thrilled with Scott and the Fanverse. Some stuff I want to talk about. And then I said this. I was just curious if you had any thoughts on that, / maybe a statement regarding what I presume to be your more positive experience with the Fanverse. So to anyone who thinks that the Afton built video was a hit piece and that I was making it to stir shit, that was absolutely not the case. The moment I got done with my interview with Liam, I immediately sent this message to Kane Carter because I wanted to have a more objective video. Okay, I did. This is not a criticism of Kane. It's not about Kane. Kane and I talked about this. His DMs are open. I understand what that's like. He didn't get to it. It was just unfortunate. All I'm saying is just that at the hindsight, put yourself in my shoes at the time. He tells you to DM him. You do DM him. He doesn't respond for 2 weeks. You DM him again, this time with an inquiry for an upcoming video. He doesn't respond again. What would you think? It was not unreasonable for me to assume he was blowing me off, even though it turns out he wasn't. He just hadn't seen them. okay? So that's what that is. I want to clarify that because, you know, Kane seems to think that I'm like trying, this is a dig at him, and it's not, so. Yeah, I of course wanted to have a contrasting opinion in the video. Kane hadn't responded to my first DM in almost 2 weeks. I just justifiably thought that he was deliberately ignoring me. He wasn't. To be clear, he wasn't, but I thought at the time that he was, which is why I released the video, you know, the way it was. Oops.
If you start working on a FNAF fan game for fun, the Fanverse is a really amazing way for you to turn what you expected to be a hobby into what could be the start of a successful career, and that's awesome. I said in my prior video that I have a lot of hope for the Fanverse. I think using some of the profits from the more mainstream FNAF games to help fund independent, darker, community-made ones is the coolest idea. I can understand that integrating a series like Pop Goes or Candies allows them to make a bunch of merchandise based on these derivative characters and generate a lot of money. That's fine. I presume that also generates money for the developers of those games, which is great. That's all I want. There ought to be something for everybody in the new FNAF franchise.
When Kane Carter was making the early Pop Goes titles, when Fiznom made a Shadow over Freddy's, or when Emil made the Candy series, when the early Flumpties titles were coming out, there was no Fanverse. There was no chance of getting published or getting paid. There was no fame or fortune. These people did it out of passion, and after working hard, proving themselves, and finding success, they were rewarded with a very specific, cool opportunity.
The Polygon article seems to suggest that this is some great difficulty for the Fanverse creators, but that just doesn't seem like the case. It seems like it's by design. I also encourage Scott to expand the Fanverse outside of games. Why not include all sorts of community content? Art, videos, music, everything.
But you can still do what people like Kane Carter and Emil did. You can still make a popular fan game series that garners its own fan base and becomes something bigger.
However, the priority of the Fanverse should be uplifting talented fan developers and allowing them to devote more time to and be able to personally benefit from their games. And I'm hoping that will be confirmed as the rest of the Fanverse comes out. I'm hoping that is the emphasis. The FNAF franchise will never be the same as it used to be. That's true. However, it could be just as good as it was before. Heck, it could be way better, and I'm optimistic that in time, it will be.
The motivations and intentions behind the Fanverse were obviously good.
I think this is a really fair compromise. We aren't getting any new classic-style FNAF games directly from Scott anymore anyway. The series is evolving. Thus, not only can Fanverse-funded community projects be a lot darker than the main series, but they can also continue to innovate with the classic Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay formula.
Some people have a really strong allegiance towards the FNAF franchise. They see statements coming from a reputable, respected community figure like Fiznom trashing Security Breach. They see videos from people like me that ultimately draw more attention to things that sometimes don't make our community look so great, and they perceive them as threats to their own ideals for what FNAF is, or what FNAF should be. I think Fiznom, whether he intended it or not, sort of got to the heart of this issue. Criticism is good. We should be tough on the series we love. It's the only way to make them.
I want everyone to pay very special attention to this point, because no one realized it. But at the end of Fiznom's video, I literally made this exact argument in
series we love. It's the only way to make them better.
We should be tough on the series we love. It's the only way to make them better. What? Oh, we went to the next video already. Oh no, it got to the end. There was another part. There was another good part I wanted to play.
Reputable, respected community figure like what FNAF is, or what FNAF should be. I think Fiznom, whether he intended it or not, sort of got to the heart of this issue. Criticism is good. We should be tough on the series we love. It's the only way to make them better.
I know I had... Oh yeah, it's at the very end. Here we go. It's at the very end of the video. Listen to this one. This is it. This is it. This is everything. This is what they don't understand.
Still truths. Ugly truths are still truths, and we can't be suppressing them just because we don't like the way it reflects on FNAF or the FNAF community or the Fanverse or whatever. Only by telling it like it is can we ensure that history doesn't repeat itself.
Yesterday, there you go. Ugly truths are still truths. You know why someone like Ultra Knight, who literally took pre-orders for his game Dryad on Game Jolt, and then never shipped the game and never refunded anyone their money, right? As well as doing a bunch of other shit when he was like younger, right, in the community. You know why that person was able to amass the power that he did in our community and get the influence that he had? It's because no one was calling anyone out, because all of these controversial things were getting swept under the rug, because God forbid someone actually covers controversial stuff, they get fucking attacked. You know, by people who claim to be representatives of Five Nights at Freddy's of all things, you know? And so, like, yeah, maybe this shit wouldn't happen if if people actually feared that there might be consequences, if they might actually get called out. So, I'm sorry that my videos are sometimes reflect on FNAF or the Fanverse or the community in a negative light. But sometimes it's gotta get worse before it gets better. We have to address these pain points or they're gonna keep happening. So, that was the point that I was trying to make with that. So I saw the baddest was in chat. There he is, yeah. Yeah, I saw your tweet, Isaac. I think you misunderstood, but I hope you at least understand. I hope you see after what just happened in this stream. I hope you see the truth about what's really going on here, okay? I hope you really see what's happening here. And if you're willing to, it seems like you maybe have had your eyes opened a little bit in the last hour or two. And so if you want to talk, I would actually really like to. So I hope you DM me after the stream. Speaking of after the stream, thank you guys so much for watching. It's awkward that this is my most successful stream ever in terms of everything. In terms of members, in terms of concurrent viewers, total viewers, average view duration, and of course revenue and likes. Oh my gosh, guys, before we go, we're almost at 2,600 likes. So if 30 of you who haven't hit like yet would hit like, we'll hit 2,600 likes, and the world will change forever. Possibly. Maybe we'll all... if this stream right now were to get 2,600 likes, then maybe there'll be no more FNAF drama ever. Maybe it'll just all end. Maybe Twitter will just be destroyed. Maybe the day will come to delete Twitter. That would be a beautiful day. Hey, there it is, 2,600. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before we go, I want to give a shout out to a buddy of mine. Hang on a second. Whose birthday is today. If anyone saw my FNAF speedrun video, it's really good. I don't know, I think a lot of people haven't seen it, but it's a really good, it's a really funny video. It's starting to pick up traction now. Where the hell is he? Ugh, I can't find his freaking channel because he's got the weirdest ass name. Oh, I know how I could find it. Hang on. Is this it? No, that is a My Little Pony fan channel. Never mind. Hang on. Here, I can get it from
Just
here. Oh, no. I can get it from here. There we go. Everyone, if you're watching, do me a favor. It's our own moderator and one of my good friends' throwaway account. One of the FNAF speedrunners who's been incredibly helpful and supportive. It's his birthday tomorrow. He's at 636 subscribers. Here's his channel. Oh, hang on. Yeah, he doesn't have a vanity URL. Alright, I just posted that link. So yeah, if you guys would be willing to please sub to my friend's channel. It's his birthday. This is throwaway account. He's really close to, he's got 636, so if even a couple of you guys in the chat subscribed, you would get like, probably could get like 30, 50, 100 maybe subscribers. I don't know. I don't think 1 in 7 of you will actually do it, but they're super cool and they could really use the support, and they've contributed a lot to the community in terms of like technical stuff and in terms of click team and decompiling and speedrunning, and he just knows a ton about FNAF. So everyone please wish them a happy birthday and head over to their channel and give them a sub, please. If you don't end up watching the videos, it just won't show them to you anyway, so it's no big deal, you know? Thank you guys. Thank you, Coffee Fox, especially because it's his birthday. So where is he at now? Hey, we got him like 80 new subs already. Come on, keep going. Could we get him to 1,000? I doubt it. Because we only have 700 people here. We'd need like half of the people in here to actually do it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But it would be so awesome if half of the people in here actually went through and hooked it up for him, because like I really want to give him a good birthday present. You know, and like when you're a smaller channel like that, like going from 600-700 to 1,000 subs is like huge. That's enough to have 1,000 subs, enough to have a foothold. And if you work hard enough, you could build a channel and change your life. So where's the link? It's right above you, Phantom. Oh, keep subbing. We're at 760. Oh, we're so close. Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna put it on stream. 1 sec. Why am I not putting it on stream? I'm sorry, I should have. Yeah, okay, 758. So we started at 100 less. 781. Oh, we're getting so close, guys. Can we get to 900? Can we get to over 900? Is that possible? The link's in the chat, guys. Please consider helping my friend out. Remember, just subbing. If you aren't interested in his videos after a time, YouTube will stop showing them to you anyway. It's no consequence. Hey, 5 more of you did it. Thank you guys so much. Hey, another one. Oh, come on, guys. Do it for Throwaway Account's birthday. This would make his day. I know if you guys have already subbed, you can't sub again, thankfully, but just a couple more of you guys, maybe. Especially those of you who aren't in member chat, you know, who are not members, of course. I was afraid that a day would come that we would have to do members-only chat. I wish there was a way that we could do members-only chat plus verified non-members, like our community members who can't afford to be members right now, but we still know that they're cool, so, and that they're not going to cause trouble. Let's see, 800. See, can we get 800? Hey! 835. Yo, we're getting so close, guys. We're getting so close. Can we get to 850? I think 850 would probably be sick. 836. We're getting there. Come on, can we get to 900? Can we get over 900? Not over 9,000? 838. 840. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. 841. 842. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Can we get to 850? Because if we get to 850, we can call it. I don't think we're going to get much more than that. Just 4 more of you, 3 more of you. Just please hit the link. We did it. We did it. Okay, awesome. So we hooked him up. We got him a couple hundred subs. Alrighty. 853. All right. The last thing I want to do before we do this is one other thing. Before, something really unfortunate happened. Do you guys know the game Rat Race on Game Jolt? I think that was the juniors page that it just auto-defaulted. Okay, Luminance. So, where's, I hate this interface. Okay, so this is Luminance's game Rat Race. I know most of you guys don't have a Game Jolt account, but if you have a Game Jolt account, make sure that you're following Rat Race and Luminance. I only just made my Game Jolt account. So, if you don't have a Game Jolt account, I don't expect you to go make one. But, if you have a Game Jolt account, please follow Rat Race and Luminance. It's a really cool looking multiplayer FNAF, not a FNAF inspired game. It's not necessarily a fan game. It's a FNAF inspired game is what I would call it. And it's got the Gilbert Gottfried voice in it, so. Look how good this looks.
And welcome to Rat Race. The rules of the game are simple. So, here's the deal. 4 lucky contestants have been chosen from the audience and put into their own separate corner around the
It's such a good Gilbert Gottfried impression, my god. And then when Gilbert Gottfried died, they were like, oh my gosh, now I'm getting all these people following me on Game Jolt. Guys, I barely do anything. And then when Gilbert Gottfried died, they were like, all right, should we still do this? Is this not appropriate? And it's like, of course it's appropriate. Gilbert would totally.
Hello.
You're so weird, lol, do better.
Thank you so much. And yeah, and the Gilbert guy, and actually gameplay, it's multiplayer, online multiplayer. Like, it's sick. Like, this is really cool.
which they can control remotely using the provided control panel.
I love the way he says, control panel. Like, that's exactly how Gilbert would say it. Guys, stop following me on Game Jolt. My gosh. Thank you so much, by the way, Bunny, for your 1,000 clips. I appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, definitely give Rat Race a follow, please. When I went to try to promote this on Twitter before, because Suslord, one of the developers, helped me out tremendously for the Juniors video and the whole Juniors process. And so I wanted to, like, you know, plug his game and help him out. And I did in the video, but I sent a tweet out to sort of just like, hey, check out Rat Race. And even in that tweet, Kane's followers came in and fucking were like, talking shit about me and pulling the drama into a tweet trying to promote my friend's game, that had nothing to do with this. A friend of mine who was one of the primary reasons that we're even gonna potentially be able to play juniors soon. Okay. So yeah, I felt really bad that those fucking trolls came in there and are harassing me in a thread that's meant to be promoting, doing a favor and holding up an obligation, a promise I made to a friend of mine. And that really upset me, obviously. So, you know, it would mean a lot to me if you guys would be willing to check out Rat Race now and give it a follow, because I was really upset with myself that I didn't think that I could be pulling, you know, getting this drama pulled into Rat Race, Luminance's game.
Go follow Rat Race on Game Jolt guys greater than D.
Yes, please, Foxtoons. So that's why I want to promote it especially hard to you guys, because I'm really embarrassed that here I am saying like, yeah, I'm gonna promote your game and like I'll do my best. You know, I'm still a small YouTuber, but like I'll do my best to promote your game, and then when I go to do it, like this fucking drama from out of nowhere because of a Sheep Rampage video, these Kane Carter fans start coming in and shit talking me and in that, like, in what was supposed to be a tweet promoting a cool game.
Another $2 for another soda. Please no Pepsi.
Thanks so much for your $2. Despite what happened, of course I'm still gonna play FNAF Plus Theft. I don't care what happened with Fiznom. Fiznom is Fiznom. He's like that, dude. If you take Fiznom personally, if I took what anything Fiznom did personally, it would have been virtually impossible for me to have spoken to him for a week straight to make that video, you know? I think Fiznom really needs to really think that if he doesn't understand why I got so frustrated in that, then, you know, I don't know. I was absolutely frustrated. I stand by everything I said when Kane did that.
Have a Pepsi.
And I especially stand by it in light of what he actually tweeted, which was, you know, mocking me, accusing me of fake crying, when it was like, guys, I didn't cry. Like, I was like, you know, upset. You know, I almost cried maybe, but I didn't cry. Like, come on. To insinuate that I fake cried is like, please, dude. You know, I got emotion. I mean, you guys could hear my voice, especially talking about my parents. Like, you know, talking about the whole situation with my mom. You know, yeah, I didn't cry though. I mean, look, I'm not ashamed. If I'm upset enough about something, I'll cry. I don't give a fuck. I'll cry on
You
stream.
should post about Rat Race on Community tab.
I think I have in the past, but I will again. Good call, E. Gonzalez. No, I'm a sensitive, emotional guy though. Like, I would cry on stream if I was sad enough. I totally am the guy who would end up crying on stream, 100%. I don't give a fuck. I think the world would be better if people were more liberal with their emotions, right? But yeah, you know, I didn't cry. I almost cried. I tried to hold myself back and probably sounded weird, but apparently they decided that I was fake crying. And to spend money in the middle of my, you know, it's like Kane doesn't realize that my entire video was heartfelt and genuine. Everything I said is true, and I still believe it's true. Yes, I still support Pop. Will I still play FNAF Plus even after Phil blocked me? Of course, I'm still gonna play Pop Goes Evergreen. I said in my video, I'm still incredibly excited, and I still support Pop Goes Evergreen. I still promote Pop Goes Arcade. I fucking promote Pop Goes Arcade. Check this out. I bet most people didn't even see this. Oh, God damn it. I bet most of y'all didn't even see this. My latest video.
Then the main.
This video to Kane Carter. Guess what's at the very bottom of the description? First off, monetization is disabled. So don't let anyone say I'm grifting at money out of this. I disabled. Holy shit. It got 100,000 views. I released this at midnight and it was crazy. My YouTube analytics was like, you sort of released this on a period that your audience usually isn't online, but you know, it's still doing pretty well. Look at what I had. Look at what I had at the bottom of my description, even for this video. Look what I had. Fiznom will probably unblock you eventually. You think he just did that to keep himself away from drama? No, I don't think so. I think I overheard someone saying that he thought I was unhinged for being rightfully infuriated. And like, even people, like the biggest Kane Carter fanboys I'm friends with, the biggest Kane Carter fanboys I know, have DM'd me recently and said, I absolutely don't agree with what Kane did there. That was completely out of line, and that was really fucked up. And honestly, I think that was probably of everything Kane's done, of ignoring my pleas for him to please just make a simple tweet asking his followers not to harass anybody. I thought that was the worst thing, but no. Kane coming into my tweet and super chatting to circumvent the fact that it's clearly was supposed to be a members only chat for the sole purpose of encouraging me to go look at a tweet mocking me and trying to humiliate me and feel bad when I'm obviously already in a very unstable emotional state. I always wanted to give Ken the benefit of the doubt of that he was just well-meaning, but that he was stressed out, or that he was, dealing with a lot, or inexperienced, or whatever. And I always believe that, because I always want to believe the best in people. But from what I've seen in the last few days, I think Kane Carter is a vindictive, evil person. I'm not religious, but like, if there was a hell, Kane Carter will burn for eternity. Like, that's straight up the kind of person I think he is. He's vindictive and likes to see people suffer. That's what his actions have proven. His actions alone have proven that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Guys, thank you so much for watching.